All right, if you guys look at today's objective, we're going to be reading to identify and annotate important key details. Technology in the 21st century. And we already talked about two different things. How do we take responsibility in making advances in technology? Some of you guys answered by finding the easiest way to use it, learning how to use it, incorporating it into our everyday activities, and use it for the activities in life that are important. Ironically, I don't know if you guys, I got an email actually a few days ago regarding getting an Apple Watch through my health insurance. Meaning that Apple is going to be giving away free Apple Watches to people that have life insurance. Meaning that it's a way of tracking how the people's health are doing. And they're going to incorporate it, and it would be free if you got a certain amount of steps a day, if you got a certain amount of steps a month. Basically, what Apple's trying to do is encourage people to stay active. Would you guys say that's a way of advancing technology? Because it's an Apple Watch, right? It's a way of monitoring and tracking that. It's kind of scary, though, because it basically forces a lot of people to, want something and having to use it. All right. The first story we're going to read is entitled Robots Cops, or I like to call it Robocops. Yeah. So our purpose for today is to identify and annotate important details. So go ahead and write that on the top right here. If you do not have a book, you go ahead and write it on on your yellow journals. You can write the title and write the purpose, and you'll be able to take notes at least to have a response later on. Sound like a plan? All right, as we look at this, Jose, can you tell me some text features that we noticed already within our book? Okay, that's perfect. Thank you. I'm sorry, you're going to have to speak up a little bit louder, please. Okay, Jose, hold on. A few things. First off, did you clearly state the obvious of what's in the beginning? Are you going by sequence or just looking at the page? Okay. I want you to turn around and look at Mildred, and I want you to ask her what the text features that we're looking at to start off with the story. Have you read the story yet? So which text features should we look at when we're starting a brand new story, sir? I still need one more. Hold on. Thank you. So what's the title, sir? All right. Go ahead and identify that for me, please. And Jose, and who is the story written by? Judy Black. Thank you. Mr. Garcia. Yes. You're welcome. Judy. All right, once you guys have these key ideas written down, go ahead and hold your pencils up. If you're the only one left with the notebook, go ahead and at least write the title and the author. What's the next thing that we need to do before we even start identifying? Angel. Let's number our paragraphs. Thankfully, they're already numbered here. And then number each line. Paragraph 1 has 6 lines. Paragraph 2 has 5. Paragraph 3 has 8. At this point, I'll leave the rest to yourselves as far as 4, 5, and 6. But for now, just go ahead and have paragraphs 1, 2, and 3. During your independent time later on, when you guys are reflecting on this, you guys can add the rest of the paragraph numbers and the line numbers. Once you guys are done, go ahead and hold your pencils up. So make sure you guys are ready to go. Shouldn't take you guys this long. You guys got 10 more seconds. Because we haven't even gotten to the nitty-gritty of what the text is actually talking to us about. I'm going to go ahead and model the first 3 paragraphs, and we're going to work on it together. I'm going to do the first one. We'll do the second one together, and you'll do the third one. And then for homework tonight, or during our Achieve 3000 independent reading time, then you can do the rest on your own. Okay, but this will need to be completed by tomorrow. Any questions on that? All right, thank you. All right, number 1, I'm going to go ahead and read it out loud. I want you guys to go ahead and follow along. Police officers face potentially dangerous situations every day. Fortunately, there are now cops on the beat that can help protect their fellow officers from getting hurt on the job. Some police units are now using robots or robo-cops to help diffuse situations that put human and canine officers in danger. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is the one thing I've been telling you guys since the beginning of the year. What are the most important things we need to look for in order to find what the key details are, Paul? The verbs. So I'm going to reread it again, and I'm going to stop every single time I see a verb. Police officers face potentially dangerous situations every day. I would have to say that face would be a verb, right? We'll go ahead and write a V right on top of it. If I don't have a green pencil or marker, and I'm just using a pencil or pen, you can also just highlight it with the V. Make sure you're using a green marker or pencil, not just a highlighter, please. Next, fortunately, there are now new cops on the beat that can help protect their fellow officers from getting hurt on the job. I would have to say help would be the next one, right? Do I have the ability to help somebody? Yes. Can I literally help someone? Yes. Yes, so that is a verb because I have to answer the question, can I do it? I can help someone. Right? Beat. Now this one is different. This one's actually used differently. Cops on the beat. It's basically saying cops on the job. Can you do a job? Are you a job? No. No. That's a thing, right? That's a noun. So this one's used differently. If it was used differently, like if someone's going to get beat, that'd be a verb, but not for this instance. But good eye. Some police units are now using robots or robocops to help diffuse situations that put human and canine officers in danger. Okay, there's a few of them in this sentence. Remember, this is the I do part, so I'm doing it, and I'm having you guys watch, okay? The next one, you guys are going to do it all together. You have a question, sir? All right, thank you. Some police units are now using. Can you use something, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. That's a verb. To help diffuse situations. Can I help somebody again? Yes. Even though I highlighted it once, I'm going to do it again. That put human and canine officers in danger. So I'm going to go ahead and write the words face, diffuse could be used, but I'm going to focus on the bigger picture here, which is actually going to be help. I'm going to put face dangerous situations. Help protect using robots. And the last one, I will use help diffuse. Here's the thing. Now, if I'm going to put a whole complete topic on this, just this one paragraph, what would the theme or the central idea, I should say, of this first paragraph be? Now, remember, this is the part where I'm doing it by myself. So I'm showing you guys what I would think. I'm thinking to myself, so face dangerous situations, help protect, use robots, help diffuse. Central idea, robots help protect, help diffuse dangerous situations. Is that good enough? All right. How do you guys feel? Good? All right, now let's go ahead and do the we do part together. I'm going to choose somebody, and they're going to help read it out loud, and I'm going to help guide them. Vienna. So Vienna, you're going to do me the favor, and you're going to go ahead and read, and I want you to do it just the way I did it. I want you to read the first sentence, and after that, ask yourself the question. Okay, and I want you guys to pay close attention to her. All right? So I'm going to help you out on this. You're not going to be by yourself. You got it? Cool.
There are a lot of advantages to using robots rather than endangering the safety of an officer or a
K9. Massachusetts.
Trooper Steven Sittard. Robots used by the police come in different shapes and sizes. They are used in various ways.
Cool. Let's stop right there. All right, Vienna. Anything in the first sentence or even the first quote from Troopers Stephen Sittard? Any verbs you see in there that's really important that support this whole idea about robots helping protect and help diffuse dangerous situations or anything else? Okay. Can you guys be endangered?
Yes.
But yeah, it's different though. Can you endanger something though? Yeah, so let's get it that way. Okay, what else? And Vienna's table, you guys can help her out too. Advantages? Can you guys take advantage of something?
Yes.
Cool. What else? What was that? Using? Where's this at? What line?
First.
Can you use something? Okay. Yes?
Use
Remember, who's working on this problem right now? All right, thank you. This next one, on the next one, you can do it yourself. All right? All right, thank you for following directions. All right, Vienna's table, anything else? Or anything else in the second sentence? Used? Damien, you guys agree with that? The word use is used a lot, isn't it? You like that, didn't you? We find it right here also in line 5. Do you agree with that, Vienna? Do you anyone at Vienna or Vienna's table, do you guys see anything else? Yes or no? Mildred? I think that's a noun because it's something you can have. That's being used as a thing. Because you want to have safety. Like, I need to have food. Is food a thing? Well, it can be under the category. Do you have a question, sir?
It's about the verb.
What's the question?
Can't come be verb? Like, you can come?
Yes, but that's different. We're looking at specific verbs that are talking about the robots. All right. Now, Vienna's table. What would be the central idea or one sentence we can gather up from this? And I want you guys to look at this. All eyes over here. Because what I just did right here is I just created a topic sentence, didn't I? So what would be a topic sentence if I were to go back and write this, or the central idea of this one paragraph? I want you guys to collaborate with each other. I want everyone else to collaborate with each other. And I want you guys to see if your sentence that you come up with is going to be similar to what they come up with. You guys have 2 minutes to do this. Go.
So, basically taking advantage using the robots?
If I'm calling up and it's their question, that's whose question. Can we make sure we get it? What was that? What do you mean? What does that have to do with the central idea? If you had to restate this paragraph to somebody, what would you tell them? Without looking at it. Actually, let's practice that. I'm going to do that. Check this out. All eyes over here in 3, 2, 1. Do me a favor. Go ahead and write down the verbs really quick. At advantages, endangering, no, you try to write it on the sides right here. And here's a really cool exercise I want you guys to do. Check this out. After you write that down, close your books. Make sure your books are closed, and I'll know that because you'll be holding them up in the air. And once everybody has them up in the air, I'll explain to you exactly what we'll do. We got the key verbs from it, right? Advantages, endangering, and used. Your exercise now is this. What I need you guys to do is tell me what the central idea is of the whole paragraph that we just read. And the key vocabulary words that you need are right there. You can't go back and look at it. So keep your books in the air and come up with a sentence. Just talk to people. Don't forget, you have to use the key vocabulary words. There's 3 of them. Advantages, endangering, and used. Yes.
They take advantage
All eyes over here in 3, 2, 1. All right. Vienna's table. What's the central idea?
Robots are, police officers are taking the advantage of using robots to help people and to make their lives less endangered.
Go ahead and repeat that one more time. That's a very good sentence.
Police officers are taking advantages using robots to help people make their lives less endangered.
You can write which one you guys created down. Yeah. Or you can write this one too. Police officers are taking advantage in helping others by using robots to keep people out of danger. It's essentially the same thing. Now, understand this. You don't have to use the key vocabulary words like exactly, but you have to use a form. Did I use the word advantage?
Yes.
But the original word was advantages, right? Did I use the word danger? But endangering. So out of danger and endangering, do they mean the same thing? When you endanger something, you put it in harm's way. But when you take somebody out of danger, you're taking them out of harm's way, right? Okay. Remember, that's a great way of doing that. And you know how you can tell you can test yourself? That's why, hopefully this Friday, I'll have an announcement ready for this coming week. We can do the comic book club. Because it's very similar when we do the, like if we watch Flash, and usually like when you watch it, you tell me what happened, right? Wouldn't that be considered comprehension? You were able to comprehend what's happened on the television show. It's the same thing with this. If I read this, close my book, and then I'm able to talk to you about it, does that show that I was able to comprehend?
Yes.
I don't have to go back to the book and say like, oh, this is what happens. No, I can tell you exactly what happens. If you watch a movie, that's what happens, right? We comprehend, ladies and gentlemen, everything, but we just have to learn how to use the right tools and doing it all together. All right, I'm going to stop my part right there. But next, for the next